3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right. What is this, episode 4? Episode 5? We're starting to get we're approaching double digits. That's pretty cool.
And what?
The podcast.
Oh, okay.
Or life.
Like number 10?
Nah, no, it's not 10. I think 4 maybe. That's my guess. I mean, I am a betting man, so I will put money on 10.
Dude. The last 2 weeks, how you been?
Wait, say that. I think you froze up. Say it again.
How have you been these last 2 weeks?
Dude, I have been good. It's been busy. It's been hectic. Let's get into it. How you been though? Last 2 weeks.
Oh man, I've been doing my best to be like a productive guy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but then it's not hard. Like I guess I'm somewhere stuck in between.
I remember Dr.Phil and Joe Rogan was like, the solution is never hard. All you have to do is do this. It's like, conceptually, you just do these things. But actually doing it every day, not doing the things you're not supposed to do,
right.
That's what makes it hard. Because then it's like a battle between what you want to do and what you don't want to do. But what's fun.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's tricky. I needed to hear that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Dr. Phil's got some wisdom for sure. Huh?
Like, that's a master of none shit right there, man.
Oh, yeah. That's a master of some shit right there, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Or actually, when we're master of all, that's when we really are like, man, you just do this. I'm telling you.
I know.
Facts. How are you trying to be productive? Said, how are you trying to be productive?
Well, I worked out today for an hour, and that felt really great, man.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, like shadow boxing and cardio, and core stuff.
Did you join a gym yet?
No,
Are you doing this like outside and stuff?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
That's like my boss is been on vacation for like a long time, so like and much were my pay, so I have to wait for him to come back from vacation.
Oh word. Oh word. What?
Get more hours, yeah.
Damn.
Because I work online.
Oh word.
Like medical stuff, yeah.
Oh man, you love medicine, huh? Why do you like medicine so much?
I was born into it. It's what my uncle does. My uncle, a doctor.
Wait, if you're born into it, that's what your mom and dad do?
That's what my uncle does.
And he showed you a lot of stuff, and you really liked it?
Yeah, and I've been doing it for about 6 years, so it's hard to get out of that life.
I mean, do you feel trapped in a good way or trapped in a bad way?
Huh?
Is it trapped in a good way or trapped in a bad way?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, like I'm kind of trapped into chess, but I mean, obviously I love chess.
Well,
but I mean,
different. It sounds like it makes you happy.
Hey, medicine doesn't make you happy? Man, I'm really Dr. Phil in this, huh?
It kind of does.
How does it make you happy? Like, why does it make you happy? We should always ask ourselves, like when we're doing something or some career, like why?
Right.
I heard you should always go like 7 levels deep. And like, then you really get to the core of why am I doing this? Alright, you want to try this? Yeah, so you want to try this?
Like, what's 7? Okay.
Alright, so...
I'll answer first, and then you tell me, like, how... Like, what 7 means.
Alright, so first question is, why medicine? You got to tell.
Why?
Yeah.
Why medicine? I guess I like the science part. It's really cool to know what's inside of you.
Okay.
Like it seems like the world is all about the outer stuff. Like as soon as you learn what's inside of you, it's just like it kind of blows your mind a bit, especially the psychology part.
Okay, so why does the psychology part blow your mind?
Well, literally, it's the mind. So the mind is being blown. It's like, okay, the mind is learning about itself. So it's like...
Okay, yeah.
You get it? It's like...
It's like looking in the mirror or like learning about yourself.
It's like the Matrix or something. The mind is learning about the mind. So... the mind learning about the mind. It's hard to explain, but
So you really like medicine because it's the mind, learning about the mind.
no, well, that's just one aspect. I like what actually got me in and comfortable was like the office life. I had to do a night shift for like 7 days straight.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's gotta be tough.
For 8 hours a night, and it was really just like comforting, just knowing everyone's asleep and I'm just doing all this work behind my desk and drinking coffee.
Interesting.
There were lots of quiet nights where I could just think. So I think that's what got me into it at first. And after that, it was easy to learn stuff because I was in like a comfort zone.
So why do you think you like working and studying when everyone else is asleep?
It feels like I have an edge.
Because you have an edge? You have an edge?
Everyone's asleep, so
Ooh, interesting.
I'm up doing something.
You know,
And then I go to sleep when everyone's awake. I feel like I'm separating myself from the world, so I get more time to myself.
you know what's crazy? I actually like that too. Like the last 2 weeks, I've been staying up one weeknight a week, and just
Well, John Jones, I think that's what you do.
no. This is like not drinking or anything. This is me like it's not Friday like Saturday. This is like Tuesday night. I'd like to stay up all the way, like get work done, be productive, whatever,
Okay.
and then go straight to the gym.
Oh.
And it's.
And do you sleep afterwards, or do you just like?
I mean, yeah. So I'll try to go to bed early, like Wednesday. But like,
Wow.
no, sorry, Tuesday night I'll go to bed early. So Monday night I'll go all the way
Oh, so
through.
you just sleep on Wednesday and you're up other 6 days of the week?
No. The other days are at least more normal, or at least like 3-4 a.m.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But
That's cool, man.
yeah, I just feel like you get momentum. There's nothing bothering you. There's no distractions.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense. It's like I don't know if you get this feeling, but in general, I like just chilling by myself, and then like 2 days a week, I like to be really social and do stuff.
Mm.
Or like I guess
That sounds
like
about me. That
yeah.
sounds almost like me.
Yeah, like some people want to do things every single day or see people every day. I get more energy like just being by myself and chilling.
Yeah.
But then I do need
Facts.
to go see people too. I can't just like be stuck somewhere.
Most definitely. I think I'm a introvert at heart, but
Yeah.
I definitely meet people.
Yeah, I think I trained myself. Like at some point you just kind of have to. But drinking always helps.
Definitely meet people.
Dude, that's why I
You can only
think
go so long alone.
for sure. Dude, and that's why I like wolves. We're gonna go connecting dot for
Yeah.
dot because
Right.
wolves are lone wolves, but
Right.
also they're pack animals, and they're badasses
Exactly.
too.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. That's perfectly.
Yeah,
You can be a lone wolf or a pack of four.
exactly.
So that's dope.
Dude, I like that. We went pretty deep there. It's pretty solid. Dr.
Yeah,
Phil
that's
stuff.
a different first start.
Yeah, I'm saying we need to avoid the traditional first starts. We can still have the same
Yeah.
content, but let's try to
Yeah.
get the more general topic going.
So intense. Like the master of all.
Yeah. Dude, I think we might have just reached master of a little through this conversation.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yo, you want to check?
We'll
All right,
just keep going up and up.
exactly. Here, let me give you a scenario. Like, so I did something kind of messed up, but like I don't know how messed up and like. All right, so you want to hear the story?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so basically I've been moving the last 2 weeks, just waiting for me, Rob, and another friend to land a spot, right? And at some point it gets too late, so I'm like, all right, I just gotta find a spot. So I find a spot with this guy, this Asian dude, who's like a grad student, and I'm living with him. Basically, I think like from the 4th or 5th, he never asked me for rent or anything. I never signed any contract. So I mean, the whole time I'm like, all right, dude, whenever you want to ask me, I will send you the money. But he never asked, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just chill. So, never paid for anything. So I stayed there for about like maybe 10 days, which a decent amount of time, right?
Yeah.
And then Rob hits me up and he's like, yo, we got a spot. We just need one more person. Blah blah blah. Can you move in? So now, first off, what do you think? Is it messed up to be like, Yeah, or am I kind of committed?
So you have the options of two places? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I want to move in with my
Or,
homies, but I've been staying here because we couldn't find a place for like maybe like 2 weeks. Where we're like looking for 2 weeks and we couldn't find a spot.
okay.
So I kind of abandoned ship, and I was like, all right, let me just get a spot because I can't just be hopping place to place or paying for Airbnbs. It's just a waste of money.
Right. Gotcha.
So I'm with this guy, but he never makes me sign anything. He's just like, yeah, you can stay here. It's like, this is rent per month, blah blah blah. This is a Wi-Fi. You can stay here.
Gotcha. Yeah, wow, that's a tough decision.
Dude, and then at church, they were like, the pastor's doing a whole thing about integrity and doing the right thing even when it's hard. So I have that like swirling in the back of my mind too.
Shots. Shots. Just shots at your soul, man.
So what should I do, bro? What would you do in that situation?
Man, that's deep. I feel like I've been almost in something like that before.
Like a relationship like that.
Yeah,
You're trapped in one.
Probably.
Like, well, the girl I really like just hit me up, so.
Good timing.
And you just like told them, yeah, I'll be here forever. Like, I swear, I love you.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to.
So I can give you some more. So basically, the new spot is like probably a better house. It's like nice. Everyone gets a room, dope basement. And the spot that I was right next to Emory. I get my own room. Common room's okay. It's like the top of a townhouse. So basically, we each have our own rooms. I mean, the pros was it was furnished, so it came with a bed, desk, everything. So does that help make the decision any easier or harder?
It sounds like a conflict with like you don't want to let your friends down. Like that seems.
Well, I think
is that the main thing?
I think the bigger thing is I feel messed up not moving with my friends or staying at the same or moving away from the spot because I mean I should have signed a contract. I should have paid rent. If in a normal situation, like this is why people make you sign contracts and pay rent so that you don't just dip after like a week. So basically, like I would have been just staying there for like free for like 10 days.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of messed up.
I mean, it seems like you're happy where you're at.
Oh, I'm super happy where I'm at. Definitely. Long term, I would prefer this. I just felt really bad about doing the other thing. And then it's just like, oh man, I don't want to like have to explain. Like I know I messed up. So he'd be like, hey man, what happened? And I just won't respond. I'll be like, oh sorry, like I'm out of doing this, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So I think you should like take the rest of the week to figure out what you want, like long term, and then if you decide to stay where you're at, then just let your friends know. You know, just keep in contact with them, and you know.
Well, I actually.
They won't hate you.
No, I actually did move out. I moved in with my friends.
Okay.
This has already happened.
I figured that.
Why did?
I figured.
Huh? You figured that?
I figured that. So like they'll like. I'm sure you guys will still be friends. I think it'll be all right.
What do you mean? Me and the other roommate?
Oh, the old ones, right?
Well, the old one was just some random guy. He was a grad student at Emory. I wasn't like friends with him or anything.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I ended up moving in with my friends.
Okay.
So I guess you're kind of on the same page. Probably would have done the same.
It feels like you already like made your choice in your heart. I think you're happy where you're at.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think it was a bit sketchy, but I guess instead of sacrificing my long-term happiness, I get to be happy. At the end of the day,
yeah.
I guess it's nice being happy. I mean, yeah, probably better way to handle it.
Okay.
I don't know. But dude, after that, for like a week, I was like a ninja. I was like every day, I'd like slowly move a couple things. I had to be careful not to move in the kitchen because then you'd be like, oh, I know he's moving out.
Yeah. So what happened with the old spot? Like you guys?
I just dropped off the key after the mat and was like, I'm out.
Oh, okay.
Moved all my stuff. But I was like, dude, after this, I am being a good person. No more sketchy things. Whatever you do, like, you do things right. That was my other moral of the story.
It's not easy.
It's not. Dude, that's the thing with life. It's never just like, you do this and it's the right thing, and you do this and it's the wrong thing. It's always just both sides, and you got to do it. And you're gonna have to do like 80% of the right thing, but 20% of the wrong thing. Or if you do the wrong thing and your life sucks, or do the right thing and your life's even worse. Like,
it's never black and white.
Yeah.
Never black and white. Life is so gray.
I think especially like as you get older, you've seen more stuff. So now you have like more experience, more like, okay.
Yeah.
When I see this, it normally means this.
And what I'm trying to do now is not let it like fuck me up.
Yeah.
Like learning too much information.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Your past can definitely have too much of an impact on your life sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty.
I watch Joe Rogan sometimes, and I just get overwhelmed with like information.
Yeah. Dude,
some of his guests are just so smart. They just drop so much info on you. I'm like, what the fuck?
I can't imagine his head. He's actually like listening to so many people talk for 3 hours about information. How does he memorize?
It's like he just listens. He doesn't talk.
Yeah.
He just listens.
Yeah.
So that's dope with him. That's how he gets smart.
Do you think he's a really smart guy? He has to be, right? Because he always calls himself like a dummy. Like, I don't know anything, blah, blah, blah.
I think that's why he's smart. Because he listens.
He doesn't consider himself smart?
That's what makes him smart.
You think that being humble is very important?
Like, accept the fact that he doesn't know a lot. And that's what like opened up his mind.
Yeah.
To know a lot.
Yeah.
And then meet all these people who know a lot more than him. So he just gathered all this information.
Dude, I think whatever someone says, you should try to think like, does this make sense? You know how a lot of times we just like, or at least other people, they just like don't even like take in what you say. It just bounces off their head.
Yeah,
they're not even trying to listen. Like even if someone says something crazy, at least be like, all right, could there be any truth to this? Like, or could I learn anything from this?
Right.
I think that's a very important skill for sure.
I'll keep that in mind.
You actually see that stuff in chess. Like sometimes your opponent makes like too stupid of a move, right? This happens at the lower level a lot. And immediately the person just takes the piece because like that guy's an idiot, and it's a trap because he's doing this like stupid move for a reason. Does that make sense?
A good, like any type of reason.
Like he has a reason, but it looks stupid on the outside. Like until you like look deep into it,
right.
You're just like, oh, what an idiot! He just made a mistake. But really, it's like there's something deeper there. I mean, sometimes they just make a mistake, right? If that happens, then okay, yeah. But both cases, you should look with equal like, I don't know, thoroughness to make sure like, is that just stupid or there's something else going on?
You're right. It's such a mind game. Like you chess players, man.
Dude, it teaches you a lot about life too. Like, there's a lot of cool life skills.
Yeah, it really does.
Another one I thought about, I think maybe a week ago or something, is when people are attacking, they always look ahead. But when people are defending, they don't look ahead that much. So my like analogy is like when you know how like if you ever make a bunch of money or you get like a big check, you're already thinking about the things you want to buy, right?
Yeah.
So for that stuff, you look ahead. But say you make a mistake, you're just looking, or say you have a decision, you know you're doing the wrong thing. We never look ahead 3-4 steps. We're just like, all right, if I don't get in trouble this way, then I'm Gucci. But we don't look at the next steps after that. And that's something I need to fix.
I actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever the outcome can be bad, we should go just as deep as whenever the outcome can be good.
Right. Always look 3 or 4 steps ahead.
One's way easier.
Like 1 step ahead. Or 1 step back.
Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Sir. Do you have any specific things you want to talk about?
Like what you just said kind of like blew my mind. It kind of like makes me think of a few things.
Okay.
Like Sensei Tony was once like, they're trying to explain how you do a certain move, and he said like you have to be loose and hard at the same time, like the snake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a snake, like when you wrap around a tree. I think like the tail is loose, but then the top half is hard.
It's gripping hard.
Wraps around.
That's cool.
And then
how does that help?
And then like the opposite happens. Then after
the tail gets hard and the top gets soft to move up.
Right, exactly.
No way.
A certain move was like that. I forgot what the move was.
Really?
Yeah. It's like when it's like I'm doing a move and like all this is doing this, but your legs have to be still or like locked or something.
Okay.
And then after you do the second part of the move,
now your legs are moving.
Are still. Now you have to use the legs. So it was like so dope. So yeah.
Dude, I bet just as much as chess teaches you life, jiu-jitsu teaches you just as much of life. Maybe even more, because it's physically taxing.
Yeah, if you could do both, that would be like crazy. That's what they need. Jiu-jitsu and chess.
Well, dude, actually,
we gotta start that.
Speaking of kind of like stuff going on, I'm gonna be chessboxing this Saturday.
Like a real match?
Yeah, well, like real sparring and a real chess game.
Whoa, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I love both. But the person I was supposed to fight is not fighting, so I'm gonna be sparring my coach. And my coach
he dropped out.
He dropped out again. Yeah, he said his grandma got sick or something.
Oh, he probably saw your chess matches.
Remember how we talked about this, like unexpected injuries, like something's going on here. But now I got the last minute replacement, but he's a different weight class.
Yeah. Yeah, they saw your podcast and like, no, that guy's too smart. I'm not going against him. Speaking of which, man, did you see
Caleb Plant and Canelo? Why were they pushing each other? What's going on? Canelo's normally like a really nice guy.
Did you see the press conference?
I heard about it. I didn't see it.
A little scuffle they had?
Yeah, what happened?
I could have sworn I was about to send it to you, but
if you send it to me, man, I would have known what happened.
Yeah.
Whenever you have that thought in your mind, just send it. There's nothing bad could happen.
There's so much things I come across in the day from like UFC alone that I could just send you. I'm like, just
well, dude, that's why I like the podcast. Because, dude, I always have all these thoughts, all these things in my head, and I want to write them down. So I'm starting to like try to do like that for like whenever events happen, podcast. Whenever I think of funny stuff, I make a meme. Whenever like I have a dream, I try to write it down. The more you write down and document, I guess the more it just like impacts and means something rather than just like fleeting away.
Facts. So I'm Caleb Plant and Canelo, right?
Yeah.
It's if you could watch it on the side, like real quick, it would be awesome.
Oh,
so
yeah?
At the end of press conference, they stared at each other for like 20 seconds, just intense.
Tough guys. Is Caleb?
Like, yeah. And then Canelo just pushes this guy so
Does
hard.
he really? Canelo initiated?
Yeah, and he pushes him so he goes off the screen.
Oh
he's like pushes him. He's like over here. You never see him anymore.
A little too much.
Like the cameraman had to move the camera to find.
Just to find where's where Caleb at?
Yeah, it's like great.
Okay, so it says he crossed the line. Why did he cross the line?
On Showtime pay-per-view.
Dang, they're actually swinging! And Canelo landed too! Yo, Canelo, I mean, this is kind of obvious, but Canelo can fight.
Like, he drops his sunglasses, and then he dodges that first hit.
Yeah, and then he hits him back too, right?
Dude. But that dodge was so dope.
Oh my god, he slips, pop, and then backs out.
The internet's going crazy over that.
Oh my god, dude, that's so slick. That's how I want to be. Dude.
Yeah, man.
I hope he gets
So
Jake
hyped.
Paul. I really hope he gets Jake Paul. There's just no way Jake makes it out.
Dude, almost the same weight too. He's middleweight.
Yeah, did you see what Dana was saying about Jake Paul?
I'm sure they argue all the time.
But he was like, Anderson Silva's free. Why don't you fight him? He's like, I guarantee Jake is not fighting Anderson Silva. Because Anderson is still good.
That's like grown man strength just gonna pound you. Yes, man. That's a grown man with hammer fist. I'm good.
Oh my god. I would love to train with him though. Get some lessons. Spar with, I don't know.
Jake
spar
Paul?
No, with Anderson. Yeah, train with Jake Paul.
You gotta be specific, man.
I'll fight Jake Paul though. Like millions of dollars. Hell yeah. Easy
Oh,
money.
man. I hope he sees this.
Yeah.
I hope he sees this.
Jake Paul, I challenge you to a fight. Actually, after my after I get good at chess boxing, I'm gonna call him out in a post-fight
Oh my
interview.
God.
Be like,
That's gonna
Jake
be
Paul, pick on someone your own size.
Yeah. He'll take half of his body and fight you.
Dude, honestly, like, if I fought Jake Paul, it should be MMA, right?
Dude.
That
those
way.
guys are scared. Those boxers are scared to get in the octagon, bro.
Oh, for sure. I
The
mean, I
octagon is
understand
a
why,
beast.
but don't you think if Mike Tyson went to MMA, he would still be really good?
That's a crazy thought.
Because I always just thought he was too brute
That's
force
mind
strong, where it
blowing.
doesn't even matter. Like, who's gonna what? Once he hits you, it's over.
The only person I can compare that to is Francis.
Yeah,
Well,
like mini
Tyson, I
Francis,
think-
pretty much.
I think Tyson would be a little more scarier because he's fast with like.
Yeah. Oh man,
a
once he gets
Francis
going.
Is kind of fast, but he's more like he's powerful.
Yeah, Francis isn't like scary fast. Mike Tyson was scary fast and scary strong.
Exactly. So that'd be scary, bro.
Yeah. Dude, Mike
That's
Tyson is
like-
scary, dude.
That's just mind blowing to think of. He'll just like slip and dodge and
Oh
hit you with
my
a
God.
1-2 and split again. He won't be able to catch him. Like, all over the octagon.
Yeah, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Those are my two fave. For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Just fun to watch. Movement, power, precision. Dude,
Like they've never fought each other, right?
I don't think so. Dude, it blows my mind that Roy Jones fought a heavyweight. I mean, I guess it blows my
Yeah,
mind that Mike
he
Tyson
doesn't
fought
look that
at
big.
heavyweight. Because Roy Jones isn't that big. Or at least he wasn't. Let me see. He's 5'11". And Mike Tyson's 5'10". Like, what? How do these guys get up to like 240 pounds?
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy. Like, that's my height. And to see those guys in person is like shit.
Yeah, they'd just be your height. You would just be looking face to face at them. You're insane.
I need to eat more meat.
Gotta bulk up.
Right. Just that's crazy to think of. Like they're my height, but like
Yeah.
their chest is like twice. And their shoulders probably come up to like right here, and it's like that's insane.
You're their height, but we could fit two of you inside them.
Exactly. It's funny how height transcends into on fighting terms.
I was thinking.
Is 6'4". He's like the
Who?
height of basketball players.
I think reputation adds a lot to your height, or just like what people think of you. So like my friend's like 6'1", right?
Uh-huh.
And he went to watch like the World Chess Champion play, and like the world, like, he's like what, maybe 5'11", 5'10", maybe 6 foot, but he was like, he just
Yeah.
seems so tall because he's just so good. So like, that's why we always think like Mike Tyson is gonna be so much bigger than us, or Roy Jones, because in our head they're these like superstars, right?
Right.
So we imagine them always way bigger.
That's it sounds so wrong. I
Okay,
thought it
yeah.
was way big. That's what she said. But yeah, the same thing with on celebrities. Like,
Yeah.
most of them are short as hell, but on TV They look like
Well,
giants. Like they look like gods.
yeah, Tom Cruise. That's the one. Tom Cruise is my height.
That's crazy
Right?
to think of.
And he's like a samurai and stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's okay. More important who you are and stuff, right?
It's okay.
Dude, if I could pick, I would be tall for sure. There's no like, imagine like you're in heaven and he's like, all right, you get another life. How tall do you want to be? Who's gonna pick like 5'6", 5'7", bro? I am going 6'3", 6'4".
At least 6 feet.
Yeah, at least, right? At least. You need to cut off. It's like, dude, point guards in the NBA, right? They look so short.
Yeah.
But Steph Curry is like 6'1". He's still like way taller
Yeah.
than me. But he's like, that's the shortest guy. So it's like, you imagine Steph Curry's not that big.
Yeah. Explains why he shoots all those threes. He always shoots from outside.
Yeah, and that's what you gotta do when the guys inside are like 7 feet tall. And they can jump.
You're like so far away. I'm getting close to you.
You ever see his layups? Off the top edge of the backboard?
Yeah.
That's literally just so like tall guys don't block it.
He's smart. He plays smart. That's a chess move. That's
Yeah.
definitely a
I
chess
mean,
move.
I will say one thing about us little guys. Generally, we have more technique because we don't have a choice.
You guys look better like when you do sports.
I mean, yeah, so we're faster. So our body moves faster. Our coordination seems slicker. I mean, it's
Yeah.
easy. Dude, I was talking to my friend too about this. Like, I think, say you have someone who's like 5'6" and has this body type, and have someone who's like 6'3" and has the same exact body type. The smaller guy's gonna have better cardio than the big guy because he's just
Yeah.
smaller, right?
That's facts.
Like, it takes more energy to pump the blood because you have a bigger like volume and stuff.
It really does.
So we have good cardio, we have good technique, and generally we're funnier
Yeah.
because we don't have to be. Dude, when you're short, you just gotta do more.
You guys look stockier too. Like Connor, and Chad Mendez, and Volkanovski.
I guess that does happen a lot. That's true. We look like
I
little
was looking
things.
at Volk, and like he's just so
Dude,
like
that
stocky looking. I was like, this
look,
guy's.
look up his rugby pictures. He used to be like 200 something pounds,
I don't know what the
which is insane. Now he's like 135.
How does that happen? That's insane weight cut, bro.
Dude, oh my god, he's literally
That weight
like
cut
just
is
this
insane.
wide.
What kind of weight cut is it? So you?
No, he doesn't. I don't think he walks at
He
that
could've
now.
been
He
a
probably
heavyweight.
walks at like 155 now.
He could have been a freaking heavyweight, bro.
5'6" heavyweight.
Dude, he
That'd be
can win
hilarious.
all the belts. He can literally fight in any division he wants.
I guess
to.
he could. Yeah, he's been all that weight.
That's insane.
And then our body type is good, or like my body type is good at wrestling, in quotation marks,
Facts, man.
just center of gravity and stuff. And I don't know how to wrestle.
Yeah, man.
I'm terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that blue belt in BJJ, he was like your height.
Oh, the wrestler guy
Size, too.
with like the
He
god
was,
move.
A bantamweight. His wrestling was just like always. He was always getting it, man. It's like wrestlers in jiu-jitsu, man, like they're unstoppable.
Wait, so have you done jiu-jitsu yet?
No, man.
No, you haven't done any. Damn, dude. That's like,
No, man. I need my boss to get back so I can get my cash up. So I
Yeah.
can go join the gym.
the new coach. He told me on Tuesday I'm getting better, and I was like so happy the whole day. I was like, yes.
That's dope.
Dude, one thing I learned, like when you're on the bottom of closed guard, always try to get an arm or a grip, and then the sweeps and everything become so much easier. I didn't know that, like for some stupid reason.
I guess that makes sense.
Because then you take away their like base, and now you can start turning and attacking and going for things.
But
So I always just try to control one arm, drag it over to the other side, and then I can start thinking about opening my legs and turning and stuff.
whoa,
But
I guess that makes sense.
dude, it's really nice having like deep intellectual conversations about jiu-jitsu with now that a coach has like better English. It's like I can ask him like real questions and stuff.
It's just mind blowing that transition.
Yeah.
It's like you're at jujitsu for literally like 2 hours and you don't understand what he's saying, and then you come into a class and the
Oh no, I think you froze again. But wait. I would say it again. I think you froze. You're back.
huh?
What'd you say? I think you froze.
Okay, so I said it's mind blowing when you have a transition where, like, you come from a class and sensei is just speaking in broken English, and then you go to a class like with Tony and he's speaking clear English and he just breaks everything down.
Yeah.
Like, that first class just blows your mind.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Or like the first week, the first 2 weeks, now you're growing fast and you feel it. It's such a good feeling.
So the guy's a purple belt?
Yeah, he's a purple belt, but he's really good. I mean, at least he kicks my ass.
I mean, shit. He's purple. So
Yeah.
it took years to get that shit.
Dude, for sure. I can't wait to be purple belt. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I think that would mean
Then you can
like,
basically...
you're there to stay.
Huh?
It means you're there to stay.
Yeah, and you can
A blue
basically
belt-
like take anyone in a fight.
Yeah. A blue belt says like you got past that like that big first hump. Purple belt says like you're in this almost in this for life.
Why do you think a lot of blue belts quit? I heard that's a thing. And honestly, every blue belt, like, I don't know if you know Adam and Brandon, but I've never seen them since they got their blue belts. I mean, maybe it's just
really?
timing and they go into like an evening class or later class. But I am starting to see, like, once they're blue belts, dude, like, I don't know.
I think a blue belt in jiu-jitsu is probably equivalent to a black belt in karate or something. That's probably why.
Dude, I think
It probably
karate and
took them,
taekwondo,
a
the
while
belt
to
system
get
is...
that blue belt.
Huh?
So I think because it took them so much energy and time to get that blue belt. It's like, oh, okay, I'm done with that. It just like your body probably can't take anymore. Depending on who you are.
Is it that hard to
That's
keep
my theory.
going? Is sparring that hard after black belt in karate?
Wait, say it again.
Wait, why can't your body take anymore? Or you've just been doing it too much?
No, I mean in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, you think it
I
just...
think that's why guys quit after they get a blue belt, because it's like it's the equivalent of getting a black belt in karate. Because it's kind of faster to get a belt in karate and like other stuff. But in jiu-jitsu, it takes like a long time.
To go from blue to
to get-
purple?
Yeah, that's what I think.
I mean, I would just say keep chipping away. I mean, that's kind of what I try to do in everything. Like guitar, even chess,
Yeah.
boxing. Just do it. Whatever you do it consistently a couple times a week, and you will see growth.
I agree.
Yeah. But I guess we'll see when we get there. What else did I have?
What else is going on in the world?
Oh yeah, we should do some world stuff. But dude, I don't watch the news anymore, so I don't really know.
I'm so over that shit.
I hear nobody watches the news anymore. We're so done with it. Oh, what?
It's just
Corona's
the
still going
same
on? Great.
Shit over and over again.
Exactly. Like,
If you're not into politics, like politics just seems like a big circle, just putting you in a circle, a merry-go-round, like, what the fuck?
do you think like no one trusts the government anymore? Especially as we hear more about conspiracies and just stupid things. Dude, like, you want to talk about Joe Biden? Like, what's going on with Joe? Dude, I heard like Joe and Kamala are like the worst combination and like presidents of all time.
Yeah, I mean, an old white guy and a semi-old black woman. Yeah.
Dude, I heard she does some really sketchy stuff too. Like
Yeah.
when she was a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she would like hide evidence and blah 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 and whatever. I mean, I can't verify, but I never really liked her anyway. And
I just think she's hot.
what? Stop. What? Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris, man, she's hot.
Wait, stop. No way. I mean, she kind of
You
does
know,
just
look
look
over
like
picture.
a. Nah. Okay, for an elderly lady, sure.
You said what?
I said for an elderly lady. I will say okay, sure. How old is she? How old is she actually?
Hold on,
In her
elderly.
50s? 56?
So Joe Biden is elderly.
Yeah. Elderly is Joe Biden.
He's elderly. Elderly is like.
Dude, I did see some like news article where like he's hosting a world summit, and I was like,
Yeah.
please don't let him MC that. That's a terrible idea.
Oh my god.
Do you think Trump's gonna run again? In what
Is he
year?
allowed to?
I think so. I think you're just max 2 terms, right? To 2024, he can run.
I don't think we're ready for that yet.
Dude, my biggest thing is like we're okay. So like what? One of the greatest countries in the world, and we can't come up
Yeah.
with like solid, quality candidates. Like went to Harvard, did this, super smart, did all these things. Like that blows my mind.
I think you just proved that we have no control over this shit.
We're getting the last picks of the draft for our only picks.
Facts. What you just said just shows that we have no control over this shit. That's why they're playing a game on us all, man.
Is that the whole, like a whole Democrat Republican thing? Like they control too much, where it's like they get to pick of the people. I don't know.
It's like, what choice do we have? The only choice that we have is like what we do in like our free time. Anything that's government
Affected by other people or like
we have no control. All we can do is
that
spread
sucks.
the word, and then even then, all we're doing is spreading the word.
How do you get real power? I don't know. Actually, I guess the other thing is, dude, once you get rich and famous, you're like...
I don't think we want to know. Because real power probably comes with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
We don't want to know.
It's like the whole, like, Epstein and the woods in
Man.
California thing. What's that thing called? I would like to go and just watch. What is that thing
Yeah,
called?
Joe Rogan has a lot of stuff on the... Joe Rogan and, what's his name? Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, dude, Eddie Bravo seems like a really
They go
interesting
deep
guy.
into those theories, those conspiracy theories.
I think some of them are shit. Dude,
Not
I think
even shit.
Bohemian Grove, what that stuff is.
Who?
Bohemian Grove. Have you heard of that?
I think I saw something about that.
Yeah, Alex Jones is all about that
And
stuff.
the rituals and cults and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. It's how they trap like rich people in, I guess. I don't know.
I just want to get rich and just stay.
And just
stay
chill,
alone.
right? And just stay rich,
Stay
have
by
enough
myself.
money for your kids and whoever else.
Man, I feel like that's all we can do, man.
Yeah, just get. I think that's why the president picks are always like the worst people. If you have a good life, like why would you want to be president? Let me just enjoy my life.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Somebody once, somebody once said, Obama's a great guy, but after he got into office, like they probably threatened his kids and his wife, and he probably like had no choice but to, I just do what they said.
But to do what? You think he was like, blackmailed and stuff?
You know, you know the government. I'm not saying it on this podcast.
What do you mean? You should say
This
it.
will be my last podcast.
We'll get famous. Actually, yeah, if you go missing, man. Dude, that's the other. Dude, the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. Did you see his bodyguard or his cellmate? Can you imagine walking into prison and be like, "You're my cellmate"?
Bruh.
Bro, check it. Google that right now.
Or died or something?
Huh?
He's dead, right?
Yeah. He got
He killed himself?
Yeah, he killed himself. With no cameras on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who knows? That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. Like, who knows what these people are doing?
No, we know exactly at least what they did in that case. Dude, look at his cellmate. This man is like 400 pounds.
Bruh. He probably ate him.
Actually, I think he broke his neck. One thing I noticed in movies and stuff, they always break their or choke them like this.
Yeah.
And as someone who does jiu-jitsu, that we don't choke people that's not how you choke people.
Yeah.
You don't just grab them with their two hands.
I think that's how you know Izzy, he's not too good at it.
Just because against the
That's exactly what
Tory.
it is to
It's like, this is how you choke someone, right?
Tory had been like a real chokehold, but Izzy was like, I'm gonna do it the fake way. He literally turned around and choked him like this.
You think it's just really easy to defend when someone chokes you like this? Tuck in.
That's a good question.
I do wonder why like no one chokes like that. Like all the jiu-jitsu chokes are rear naked and grab 'em from behind.
I've never seen someone try.
Yeah.
It'll be funny if it actually.
Yeah, well, like, the whole world didn't know that we could just choke someone like this.
I think Francis could do it. If you're like.
If you're super strong,
guy,
yeah.
You probably could. But your opponent has to be like really weak at that time.
Or you could like could pick someone up and choke them like this. Now they have no leverage. Because I was thinking in the ground you could get hooks in. You could use your legs. You could frame on them and stuff.
Yeah.
But
that's a Francis move.
yeah, if there's a big like power discrepancy.
Anyone else doing that except Francis?
Yeah, I agree.
And Romero and all those buff.
Dude, Romero lost. Romero lost recently.
Yeah, I gotta see those. I have to watch those highlights.
I heard he got sacrificed too.
Yeah, he's probably.
I mean, he's also like 100 years old.
It's the downfall of Romero, man.
I mean, come on, I guess it was a decision, but
everyone's got their time, man.
I think yeah.
And then he's not in the UFC anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like his time is probably done. He had highlights though. He had his run.
Yeah, I mean, he got to look like Yo Romero. That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
Like 40, you had like a 8-pack till he was 45.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
Looking good. He did like a full split.
Oh, I saw that the one against Izzy, right?
That's insane.
In the before the fight.
Yeah, they were dancing.
Does he have jiu-jitsu? Is he good at jiu-jitsu? I think he only ever struck, right?
He probably is, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's Cuban. I don't know. All I know is I would not fight that guy.
Yeah, I feel like he could have. He had a chance to win that. Izzy, if he actually tried, he could have won.
Izzy respected his power. Yeah.
Just because of his power alone, if he just tried, he could have won that match.
Yeah.
But he didn't do anything. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially, dude, and I hate like I said, what always bothers me the most is when you have power but you don't throw no volume, like Jake Paul and Tyrone.
Yeah.
It's like, man, just go in there. You're stronger than them. Like, you have a good chin, and like at some point, if you have him hurt, or if you know you're gonna lose by decision, once you're down 2 rounds, you can't just sit there and like point it out, right?
I'm down 2 rounds. What do I do?
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. 5 more minutes, and maybe the judges will give it to you. It's like, we have some bad judges in this game, so you have a chance.
Man, that's a fact. What are you drinking over there, man?
It's just coffee.
What's in that cup?
Coffee, and look at the mug.
Oh, coffee, is it?
It actually is coffee. Once I saw it, the mug's name was Hot Stuff, I had to buy it.
Oh.
And it's pink too. Come on.
Oh,
I guess
fancy,
I can.
huh?
Let me see. No, it spilled coffee. I tried. I need to get. Here, I'm gonna get a paper towel. I'll be okay. Actually.
Well, when you said he can take punches, you mean like physical punches or mentally?
Well, I meant more mental.
Like a figure of speech.
I think Saturday we'll find out how many physical punches I can take. I'm sparring tomorrow too. So.
That makes it interesting.
Yeah, I know. I gotta checkmate him in 3 minutes. So you want to hear how chessboxing works? Do you know?
I think you explained it to me one time.
So let's do it for the podcast, just so people know too. So I think it goes 3 minutes chess, 3 minutes boxing, 3 minutes chess, 3 minutes boxing, and then 1 more chess. So 3 rounds of chess, 2 of boxing, chess in the middle. And I think you both have 5 minutes for the game on your clock. Right?
Like, why is it 5 minutes?
It's so like
3 minutes.
you can't, if you want to just sit, you can't lose the first round. Like, you have to box. You can force boxing into 1 round. Because even if you don't do anything for 3 minutes, you have 2 minutes left in your clock.
Okay.
So then you box, and then you're gonna play chess. I heard the most common way to win is by time. Like, someone always loses on time.
Interesting.
But I will be styling on these guys in chess. Like, these guys are normally not very good. Normally, it's boxers who play some chess. But I am a chess player who plays some box. Right?
Okay. How about your opponent?
He's like...
Is he more chess or more...
He's more box. He's a lot more box. Like, the chess is not even close. And the boxing is not very close.
Okay.
What do you think my strategy? I mean, I'm going to move a lot and just try not to get clipped.
Have you been training a lot?
Yeah, dude, like, so Tuesday, Thursday, I'll get there at 9. I'll run, lift, kickboxing, boxing, and then jiu-jitsu. So basically 4 hours twice a week. And then I'll try to run and do stuff on the side. But 4 hard hours twice a week.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool of you to do so on BJJ, even though you can't use it.
Dude, I have to. Like, every single class, I think it's at 12 o'clock. At 11:50, I'm like, dude, just go home. Like, you don't have to do jiu-jitsu. You already put in the time. But then every class I go, I'm just like, that was so worth it. I have to go.
Yeah.
And then...
It's hard not to go.
And then you get feedback that you're getting better, or like the rolling is getting better. And it helps your cardio hella. Because, dude,
it's hard not to go. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you're there, it's hard not to go. 11:50, 11:55.
Yeah.
I got 5 minutes. You just go get dressed. Just put on
Yeah.
your...
Dude, and also just jiu-jitsu is fun. Honestly, of all of them, it's probably the most fun.
Yeah, man.
Especially when you roll with someone like kind of your size and not trying to take your head off. Because then it's like you're learning technique and stuff, and you're actually, it's like almost like you're playing chess. You're putting moves together, you're looking at his position, you're analyzing.
Right.
That shit is really fun.
Facts.
Boxing can be like
I think it's
that.
also fun because it's the only contact sport in there. Like,
Yeah, like
with
not including
boxing
sparring and stuff,
and
right?
kickboxing, like you're doing it like on your own bag.
Yeah. Dude, OG,
You
do you know
can
Steve?
like-
You know Steve, right?
Huh?
Like Steve, he said X3.
Uh,
Kind of like yours. We did a class together, and he was teaching.
the black.
Yeah, but that doesn't really narrow it down.
Dominican?
I mean, I don't know. He recorded you kicking the bag
What?
once,
Huh?
or at least once. He recorded you hitting the bag at least once.
Was it that last day I was there?
Was that?
That guy who recorded it?
Yeah, probably that guy. Yeah, Steve.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
years ago, he would run the boxing class, and the last 10-15 minutes we would always spar, and it was totally worth it. Like, as long as we didn't go too hard,
Right.
we're like popping jabs and stuff, we're just moving, way better than just the cardio class. Like, I really think sparring is important, or just do like non-head sparring or whatever, so you can just work moving and like
Yeah.
trying to hit a target.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I regret not doing before I left X3. But at the next gym I'm at, I'm totally gonna spar
Yeah.
for sure.
Are you gonna just
Alright, man.
full body, just full body, just boxing or like Muay Thai too?
As much as I can, man. All
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh man, I'm excited for that.
No
You're gonna be
way.
the next Adesanya, right?
Man, that's the goal.
It'd be fun. That's why I'm excited to box too. Foot in the door. Let me start something. See how it goes.
Facts. Okay, let's try to do like 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes.
Oh man, we didn't even talk about UFC.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we
please
did a
do
whole
that.
podcast basically without UFC.
That, I mean that's good, right?
Well, last time we did the inverse of that, which is why I'm saying it's very impressive. Because last time it was
Yeah.
55 minutes of UFC and like 10 minutes of the other stuff. This time we kept it in. We did a good job. So last week, perfect, dude. $300 off of Anthony Smith. Super excited.
Yeah.
And do you see the trash
That's a
talking that
monster,
happened
man.
at the end?
He's just like, it's like he doesn't talk too much. He just goes in there
Yeah.
and just bangs it out.
Yeah, he just great employee basically. Does a job, doesn't create any drama.
Yeah, man. He's a company man.
Exactly. He's a commentator too, I think, or like one of the booth guys.
I think I saw that once. I thought he looked familiar.
Yeah, it's so weird seeing him in like a suit without all his tattoos. He's got like glasses on. He's like, oh, that's a nice guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you see him fight, and he's like taking people's heads off.
These UFC guys, man, and
Yeah.
a lot of them are like nerds outside of the octagon, and that's so cool.
Well, normally, like if you're a fighter, like you respect fighting. You don't just try to pick on people. Like you're not a bully. Like most of the time,
Exactly.
or a lot of them, at least. Obviously, there's some dickheads, but
That's exactly what happened to me. Like now, I'm scared to get in a fight because I don't know if I'm gonna hurt you or you're gonna hurt me because I know of the power
Yeah.
of the human being.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm more like I'm ready to get in a fight, but I'm gonna avoid it at all costs, because I don't know how good you are, and I mean I don't want to like hurt someone.
How bad you are.
Huh?
Sometimes if you're really bad, you can kill someone like just accidentally.
Yeah, like
just because you're so bad.
everyone has a puncher's chance. Like swing wildly and maybe connect. But if you don't train and you're bad, it's probably not gonna happen. That's the difference.
That's fact, man.
Oh, do you see the guy
I'm
whose teeth got
excited
broken?
For Nick Diaz and Lawler.
Yeah, okay. That's not. Dude, I'm excited
want
for
you
this
to
card in
Count
general.
down.
Huh?
Did you see the first fight of Nick Diaz?
Oh my god, that knockout. Dude, the boxing of Nick Diaz was so slick.
Like he was not supposed to win that fight.
He wasn't?
Because Lawler was like, I'm going through everybody.
Dude, I heard Lalo was 20 during their first fight.
Oh wow.
Like he went straight from high school to MMA. So my friend was telling me he was a wrestler in high school, and then he started training MMA, and he was like full set, like that's what I want to do. So then he basically like fought whatever, and by 20, he was already in the UFC.
I'm jealous of those guys, man. I wish I started early.
Yeah, I mean it's not an easy life for sure, but it's a cool life.
That's why they're the greatest, man.
Dude, if I could live forever, I would do everything, but I would definitely love this stuff.
Yeah.
So what you think about my boy Brian Ortega? Dude, his jiu-jitsu is so good. It's so good.
He's growing on me. I was not too much of a fan at first, but
Really?
he's growing on me.
He makes a lot of
After-
adjustments.
Huh?
He learns and grows a lot. Like every like fight to fight, you will notice like he's doing something better that was a weakness before.
Yeah. After Holloway, like his striking got better.
Yeah, way better.
Zombie. So that.
His striking was good against Zombie.
Yeah. His striking improved, top notch.
Yeah, and he's basically a Gracie. Like him and Henner are like best friends. Like he's adopted by the Gracies pretty much.
Dude, have you seen his jiu-jitsu coach?
Yeah, he's a Gracie. The tall, lanky guy.
Yeah, but there's another one, and it's a girl, and she's like thick as.
What?
She's
Really?
So fucking bad. If you watch the what's it called, Embedded.
Yeah.
Episode 2, like she's at the end.
Oh, word.
Dude, she's so hot, bro. You gotta check it out. I was like, who? I thought it was his girlfriend or something. And then at the bottom it said his jiu-jitsu coach. I was like, what the fuck? I would love to roll with her.
Dude, I think he was dating. No, who's that chick?
Oh, what'd you say?
He was dating this girl for a while. This older girl, this actress.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
This black one. What's her name? Catwoman.
Ooh, and
Catwoman.
And
Catwoman.
she's black.
Halle Berry. I think he was dating Halle Berry for a sec.
Are you fucking serious?
Now do you like him?
Ortega?
Yeah.
I gotta look this up.
Cause she would always like come to UFCs.
I mean, I can see that because she dates a lot of young guys.
I mean, when you can, I guess you. It makes sense.
I mean, if you're Halle Berry, shit, why not?
I mean, dude, it's like older guys dating young girls. It's like because they can. And obviously, they always look a little bit better.
Sugar daddy.
There's a couple women out there, like Rihanna could do that stuff too. Like she could transcend and pull younger guys like
She
nothing.
can do anything she wants. She can do whatever she wants.
Exactly, that's Halle Berry too. So who do you think's gonna win? What's your prediction?
Ooh.
I mean, I got mine, bro. I got Ortega by submission.
At this point.
Don't you think at some point Volkanovski's gonna have to try to take him down? You don't think he'll shoot one takedown?
Yeah. The same thing he tried with Max is most likely is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If he can't knock him out,
Then he's gonna start mixing it up.
He'll start to take him down. That's what he did with Max. Like round 4, I think he started to take him down more.
Yeah, but dude, that's the opposite of what you want to do against Ortega.
Yeah. So he has to knock him out. Or he's gonna look stupid.
All right, let's go fight by fight, and let me see what you. So, you like Volkanovski still? I mean, he is the betting favorite. I'm sold on Ortega
I do,
too.
but I like them both. Let's just say I like them both equally.
All right, so we'll put you at split decision. One of those guys.
I like his power and striking more.
Dude, actually, he honestly is one of the most boring fighters. I don't think he has any knockouts. He has like one knockout on his record.
Yeah.
Which I don't like. I like finishes.
I guess I just like his
Chad
style.
Mendes.
I like how he looks when he fights.
He's a clean style for sure. I mean, he just seems like a very tough, durable guy.
Right.
Like a grinder. But I like finesse, dude. That's my type.
Right.
Alright, anyway. Alright, Shevchenko, you think there's any chance she loses?
No.
No, so she's the queen of that division. Easy money, lock. I don't know, someone was telling me, like, do you know she's fluent in Spanish?
The Russian chick?
Yeah, that only makes her hotter. Like, apparently she was doing some post-fight interview, and then some Spanish guy asked her a question, and she just fluently answered in Spanish. I was like, what?
Dude, she's great at everything.
Yeah. Wife material, 100%. Alright, Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. What you think?
I think Nick's got it again, man.
I think
Nick Diaz.
Nick's boxing, and Robbie's been really boring recently. Like, all losing decisions, nothing really, like, flashy stuff. Back in the day, though, Robbie could bang. I'll say that 100%. Robbie had some... His fight against, who's that guy? Where they had the war. The Christian guy, the white guy. But that was one of the greatest fights.
Yeah, Rory.
Rory McDonald. Yes, yeah.
That was intense.
Dude, when they had that stare down and he, like, split blood out, like, yo, what's
blood
up?
Blood everywhere.
Yeah. Alright, what about Curtis Blades versus Rosenstrike?
That ought to be a good one. I think Blades got it.
I think he's gonna take him down in ground pound.
He's got those elbows, man. I think that's
razor blades. Yeah,
His
razor
elbows
blades
are deadly.
Yeah. Either he gets knocked out or he takes him down and just puts in that work.
Yeah.
Andrade versus Calvillo.
Who was that again?
Jessica Andrade.
The girl?
Yeah, the chicks. One of them looks like a dude though.
Yeah, Andrade has that nice square haircut.
Yeah. But she's like, I think pound for pound the strongest person in the UFC though. For 5'1.5", like she packs a punch.
I guess I would go with her. I don't know who she's fighting, so I guess I would have to go with her.
Cynthia's alright. She's just like all around so okay. Yeah, I gotta go with Andrade. I even think Inside the Distance is worth some money to put on. Dude, Marlon Moraes is fighting Merab Delaspili. I think that's how you say it. Do you remember Marlon? He fought Henry Cejudo.
He used to be the champ, right?
He fought for the belt, and he was kicking Henry's ass the first round, and then just instantly gassed.
Oh, okay.
And then it was over.
I think he had the belt at some point.
At some point, maybe.
Yeah.
bantamweight. I think he either wins first round by knockout or just gets grinded and dies.
Yeah.
Because Merab's
Yeah, I
a
can see that.
really, really good wrestler. Oh,
I can see that.
next fight, Dan Hooker is fighting Nasrat Hakprest.
Yeah. Booker has to win, man. Everybody loves him.
Dude, I'm just like, I don't know, a couple fights ago he's fighting Poirier to like a split decision and stuff, and now he's on not even the main card. That like blows my mind.
Yeah.
Dude, Michael Chandler really changed his trajectory. Dana's pissed because I think he hates when people come in from Bellator and just beat his guys that easy. It makes him look bad, right? So he's almost trying to hide Dan Hooker because Michael Chandler like embarrassed the UFC.
Well, that's good for Bellator, right?
Yeah, it means their fighters are pretty legit.
They have a lot of good guys.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Bellator?
Just sometimes. I
I've-
just watched that guy, MVP, that funny guy.
No, I don't know who that is.
MVP. Michael Venom Page.
Oh, I know he's a funny guy.
The one who throws a Pokemon ball at his opponent.
I see.
And things like that.
That's hilarious. I have heard of him though. Yeah, I think the only fight I watched is you told me to rewatch the Michael Chandler versus Eddie Alvarez fight.
Yeah.
That's the only Bellator fight I've seen.
Yeah, that was the only
That was a
fight
good
I
one.
watched, too.
That was a good one though.
I probably watched one other one, but that was about it.
Yeah, so for Dan Hooker, I think he should win. I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
it's a
he's
weird
taken all
world.
these guys
It's all
so
downhill.
far. I don't know if you know the other guys. Chris Daukaus, Shamil Adbrahimov. I like Chris. He's one of those like fast heavyweights. Like if they got him to the ground, he could be in trouble. But his hands are so fast, like he just lights up every big guy that he fights.
I have to look these guys up. I have to look them up.
Yeah, I watch these podcasts about them, so Chris I've seen fight before. The other guy, I have no idea who he is. Do you know? So Roxanne Modafferi versus Talia Santos. Bro, Santos is a lock, and she's a fun fighter. Like she knocks other girls out. Like she has so much power and speed. Roxanne is, I think, gonna get sacrificed. That is gonna knocked out. Yeah, she's gonna get knocked out for sure. Cause she's like this like really nice old lady who's like 41. Like I don't know, just like grinds on people, like gets the decision. Talia was a killer. Oh, speaking of, next fight is Euros and Medic, Jalen Turner. Dude, Medic is gonna sacrifice that guy. The last fight, he destroyed his opponent.
I'm so jealous that you know all these people.
You only watched the last fight, dude. You always like watch the last fight at UFC, right?
I'm gonna go to a website right now.
Yeah, check. I think, dude.
I saw the last 5 fights. I saw that list. Anything else before that, I have no idea.
I think there's a lot of fun fights on this card.
Yeah. I didn't even know until I saw.
It's pretty deep. Yeah, Marlon's on the
last 5
prelim.
fights.
Dan Hooker's on the prelim. The early prelims, I mean, I can just go through it. Yeah, Nick Maximov, Cody Brundage. I don't know who those guys are. Maximov is a cool. Oh no, dude. Nick Diaz has homies at his gym, and he got them to get fights. But
On the same card.
yeah, I think Dana kind of hooked him up. He was like, "Yeah, I'll let these guys fight too, because they're your homies." Because they're these guys who haven't fought in like 5 years. Like they have no records. They like no one knows who they are except that they go to the same gym as Nick Diaz.
That's so dope.
So I would probably fade those guys though. I don't know. I love how you're like, that's so dope, and I was like, yeah, they're probably gonna lose. But yeah, I think Maximov is his best pupil. The other guy, Martin Sano, is gonna get sacrificed by Semmelsberger for sure. And then Jonathan Pierce, Omar Morales, I think is gonna be a very good even back and forth fight. I'm gonna go Omar. He lost to Giga, and they had a pretty close fight, so I don't know. But yeah, dude, watching and betting has been really fun on these. That and NFL. It's been making watching
man.
hella fun.
It's crazy to see Connor at the college board game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Why was? Is he just here now? Does he not live in Ireland? Ireland.
I think he's just having fun.
He should be training, bro.
Just living his best.
Dude, if he loses,
He has no fight coming up.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, dude, I feel like he's like 1 or 2 fights away from retiring.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope they try to retire him on a win, and then just be like, alright, it's over.
I think his last 2 fights should be Nate Diaz and Ferguson.
Dude, him versus Nate would make so much money.
Yeah.
I guess he could fight Tony
That's
too,
it.
huh? Yeah, I guess after that.
Oh shit. October, I'm 30. Cosmo.
Is he fighting? Cosman's coming back finally?
Yeah.
Who's he
You
fighting?
see the card?
No.
October 30th.
30th. Blachowicz, Aljamain.
And Cosmo is
Ooh.
fighting.
Uzdemir. Volkov's fighting tomorrow. Dude, that's a good card. Oh, Li Xiangliang. That guy's pretty solid. He's like solid. But dude, Kazma is just, I don't even know, like a demon.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to Kazma. Hopefully I don't think the odds are gonna be close.
Yeah, man.
You know what's funny? If the guy's too big of a favorite, I don't like him because I can't bet on him. So then I end up liking the other guy. So it depends on your price tag, how much I like you.
Gotta get that money, man.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, we needed him, man. Like, Cosmo was really...
He was so fun to watch. Yeah, everyone was like, dang, that guy's so good.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we made it through the card. Is there anything coming up after that? Oh, actually, the one after that's pretty good too. With Santos and Johnny Walker. Oh, Kevin Holland's fighting next weekend too.
Who?
Kevin Holland, he's fighting next weekend.
Oh.
Wow, so we got some fun stuff.
Who's he fighting?
Kyle Dawkins, who's actually pretty good.
And Kevin has to win, man.
Yeah, he does. But he's fun. He's definitely
He's
fun.
he's lost 2 fights, right?
Yeah. But honestly, like, it's just because he got taken down. He didn't get finished. Like, he did fine. He just got to work on his, like, wrestling. If he can do that, he's good on the feet.
I think that's weird because he's like... Isn't he like a black belt in jiu-jitsu?
He's supposed to be, like, a good black belt, too. But...
So, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, dude, one thing I don't get
I
is...
feel like these coaches just
Give them?
just give these guys black belts.
I mean, you do have, like, a black belt on top of you, so I guess it's hard. But... Brian Ortega is obviously like kind of like too good at jiu-jitsu, but if you can't get off your back, or at least like get close to getting off your back, like what kind of jiu-jitsu are you doing?
Yeah.
Or threaten something from off your back? Like normally we just see them getting held down, a couple punches and then held down. Like same thing with Darren Till versus Derek Brunson, just dominated on the ground.
I guess it makes sense. It's mixed martial arts, so to do a jiu-jitsu move,
It's
like,
okay. It is more
kinda have to-
dangerous.
you have to get like your confidence like in the right place. You have to be like level-headed.
Let's also not forget it's no gi too, which is harder, right?
Right.
Because we're used to gi
Exactly.
grappling.
That's exactly true. Exactly right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's it for the UFC breakdown. Very solid podcast.
All right. Was that an hour?
I think it was more than an hour, dude. I think like hour 10.
Wow. That
Hour
seems to be our
15.
time.
Yeah. Are you gonna start a podcast?
Yeah.
You wanna talk about
I
it here?
started one. I have to edit it.
We already did 2.
Yeah. Just called Be Myself.
Me myself.
Literally it.
It's just you being
Just gonna
yourself.
keep it simple. Just anytime I want to vent, or if I had a long day.
Oh, it's like
or
that.
just
Yeah,
record
that
it.
makes sense. Like I said, just record it, write it down. Basically, say it out loud.
Facts.
How long are you making those? Are you venting for an hour?
The first one was like about 12 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes from then.
Nice.
Is that a Barcelona jersey?
Yeah, David Villa, dude, from back in the day. That guy was a gangster.
Alright, man. Shit. I should have worn mine today.
Oh, man, yeah, we gotta coordinate for the podcast.
Alright. I'll wear mine next time.
We're gonna be Barcelona next week? We could be a different team. Or we can make soccer jerseys, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get some more posters up next, too. I think we're running Kenshin and Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I would love to get a Adesanya poster.
Dude, you should.
Adesanya and then Usman. Just
Nah.
two Nigerian guys.
What about Francis? Get Francis. Forget Usman, dude.
Well, I mean, he's Nigerian too.
You can not like some Nigerian people, too, you know. You don't have to like every single one. Because there's a lot of Indian people I don't like.
Yeah, there's just too many of us. Yeah, there's just so much pride in that. It's hard to get away from that pride.
I got you, bro. I guess we have too many Indians, so we have to give up some pride. After a billion, it's like, alright, you're allowed to hate some of these guys.
A billion Indians. It's a lot of people. Alright, bro, until next time, the master of a little.
Are we official? Did we officially make some progress?
It feels like we have.
I think so. I mean, we didn't do 50 minutes of UFC. We did 50 minutes of other stuff. Which is very special.
It's a crazy world we live in, man.
Yeah. Plus, I'm about to compete, do some boxing, have some chess.
Dude, man.
Let's see how that goes. Yeah, man. I hope I don't get knocked out.
We're going to talk about that in the next time.
Exactly. My round 2 knockout, where I knocked him out.
Epic.
Yes, sir. All right. I'll see you later.
All right, bro. Until next time.
All right. Peace out.